The work that we have been doing started actually in 1991. CII got involved in the run-up to Rio. We were involved in getting stakeholder inputs that what industry thinks about sustainable development. That led us to understand this whole issue of sustainable development. So we got really passionate about the fact that this new subject should be brought to Indian industry. But when we took this idea to our members, a lot of them told us that sustainable development is not something that they understand, which is true because we are talking of the early 90s when this subject was just developing. So we thought that let us talk to them about environment. The response that we got was, environment is something that we can take care of. Why should CII actually look at things such as environment? Help us on quality, help us on taxation issues, help us on financial issues, but environment we can take care of. So that is the mindset of the industry with which we started in 1991. And we had to really work on their mindset that environment is not merely a compliance issue. So we actually took it upon ourselves to go into industry and prove the business case for taking care of environment. Here we were, trying to tell them that if you take care of your environment, it means better bottom line for you because you're actually buying those resources, not using them efficiently, and then putting them down the wastewater or into the air and trying to again put in infrastructure to treat it. So once we started doing that, they started to get the message. So we used the ISO 14000 as an umbrella management system to bring all issues related to environment that industry wants to tackle under this umbrella. And that also helped us train a lot of people on ISO 14001. We even went in and trained a lot of pollution control boards to understand the merit of ISO 14001 and how it leads to better compliance. So here was the case of an industry association actually going and building capacity in the regulator to understand the merits of using management systems to achieve the objective of better compliance. We saw that safety and occupational health were also issues that industry needed to understand better. We also went into social issues, SA8000. Our approach was that look at management systems as a tool to improve your performance on occupational health and safety on social issues. So that's when we, in early 2000s, started to think of something called corporate sustainability management. We said that corporates need to look at sustainability in a holistic manner. And we developed this framework which we call corporate sustainability management. Again, we went to the companies and said, here is a new idea for you, just like we had done in 91, 92. And again, they said, oh, you've come with something new. We don't understand. What is it that you're talking about? But we got 4 pilots who said, yes, we want to take this journey with you. That we did in 2002, exactly 10 years after we'd actually established our first work in 91, 92. Mr. Deveshwar was the president of CII in 2006, 2005, 2006. And he, as an ITC and led by him, were actually doing some pioneering work on sustainability. And he discussed this with CII and said that I want to leave behind a legacy that other corporates can come to CII, seek the help of a center from CII, and understand how to implement corporate sustainability, how to work for the ultimate goal of sustainable development. That's when the CII ITC Center of Excellence for Sustainable Development was actually established in 2006. From 2006, we started to look at sustainability actually as a core strategic issue for a company. Why should a company actually look at sustainability and say that how I can grow my business using sustainability as a leverage point? Not just as a risk, but also as an opportunity. We've also looked at path-breaking work, such as looking at how innovation drives sustainability and how sustainability is a driver for innovation. Another part of our work now is really creating this new knowledge, which I am talking about. The new knowledge is both from the point of view of the emerging country imperatives, as well as to be able to position India to provide these services to the rest of the world. What we have created also is the world's first corporate sustainability label called Sustainable Plus. It actually gives recognition to a company which has looked at sustainability being at the core of its operations. And it says that if you are really looking at all your performances with respect to environment, social governance parameters, you can be rated as a corporate and labeled as a corporate, as a platinum company, for example. Consumers will start to use this label and say, I want to buy from this company which is platinum rated. We also hope that the government will start to say that in our procurement, we will also procure from only these companies which are platinum rated and not really go only for L1, so to say. So these are the path-breaking ideas that this center wants to come up with and is starting to come up with. We've launched this initiative called the India Business Biodiversity Initiative, where companies are now trying to see how they can look at biodiversity across their value chain and do some conservation activities. We've launched what we call an IR lab. So we are going to incubate integrated reporting in India. It's not about how the West looks at it. They have a principle-based approach, which is good. But how do we incubate this in India? So for all of this work that we are doing to actually gather some scale and momentum, it's important that the entire ecosystem is evolved around this. Which is why, as a center, we work closely with the government. CII and the center give a lot of inputs to the government that how should the policy ecosystem evolve to make sure that companies who are working on sustainability get rewarded. We also do a lot of work at the global level on international policy. We work with the international organizations, and we also work on, for example, the international climate policy and how the global negotiations are going to impact Indian industry. Again, working with the government, giving the inputs, also working with other think tanks across the globe, making them understand India's viewpoint so that consensus can be achieved. As we look forward from the center, we actually visualize a world where sustainability is the usual. It's not unusual to be sustainable. So we are actually looking at a world where sustainability is the new usual. And I think that's our vision, and all the work that we do tries to contribute to that vision.